welcome to another episode of the GSC Zoom Q&A. I'm Datti Jinkiri, Sports Information Coordinator for the Gulf South Conference. I'm here with Timo Schabetsberger from Spring Hill Men's Soccer. Timo, how you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing well. It's been a tough semester. COVID crisis, I guess, for everyone. But yeah, trying to make the best out of it. Finish the semester strong, and yeah.
Absolutely. I think there are many other student athletes in the GSC that would say the exact same thing. So you're definitely not alone there. In the midst of this pandemic, how are you and your family doing? I know you're from Austria. How's your family doing back home?
Yeah, currently Austria went back into lockdown, so there's not much going on over there. They're in lockdown till December 6th, I think. So that's also why I moved my flight back. I initially planned on going home end of November, but now I'm gonna wait until finals are over. And yeah, we're trying to stay in contact, FaceTime like 2-3 times a week. They're doing well, I'm doing well, so we're just trying to make the best out of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So were you able to, throughout this pandemic, were you able to do some type of preparation or some type of training, even if it was by yourself this summer?
Yeah, it was just by myself. Gyms were open when I went home, so I tried to hit the gym like 3-4 times a week. And there were a lot of home workout plans. Our coach gave us one, and I found some on the internet, so just tried to do that. Did some runs, and besides that, I played golf and tennis, so just switch it up a little bit, and yeah, just enjoy doing different things during this time. But yeah, it was a little different this summer for sure.
Absolutely, no, I can imagine. So you think you're pretty good at golf and tennis?
Yeah, actually, when I was young, I had to choose kind of between golf and soccer. But yeah, I was just always more soccer guy than golf, and I enjoyed team sports. So yeah. Pretty decent, I would say.
Okay.
My tennis game needs a little practice, but we'll get there.
For sure. So, what are some of the main differences between American soccer and Austrian soccer that you've seen since you've been here?
College soccer in particular is different because I played adult soccer already, so there's more experience there. Here it's just like between 17 and 21-year-olds. So yeah, it's definitely the experience. But I would say that American soccer is way more physical. So everybody just keeps running, chasing the ball, and hits the gym. And Austrian soccer, I would say, is pretty similar to German soccer. Like there's always a clear system behind every team, and yeah. I think that's the main difference.
A bit more tactical, you would say?
Yeah, tactical for sure. Yeah, we have good coaches. Starting from the youth system, most players go to an academy, which is different to here because most players play in high school and then just go to college. And back home, every talent basically has like good soccer education. So we know how to play different systems, and I think that's a big advantage. But if the US can change up the youth system a little bit, I think there's going to be a pretty bright future ahead.
Absolutely, for the men's national team, I'm sure. So
yeah,
you have many different countries represented on the Spring Hill soccer team. What do you think of the advantages to having such a diverse team?
It's great to have players from all over the world. We have mostly European players, so everybody brings different skills to the table. So some are our Portuguese players are super skilled. Our German players, as I said, are super tactical. We also have some American players, but there are just so many different skills, so we can play so many different systems, which is great. And so we can play a possession-based game, but if we play a good team and we want to play counter-attack, we have quick players. There's so much variety in our team, and I guess that's a great advantage. And everybody just brings different things to the table, and that brought us the GSC title 2 years ago. So yeah, definitely is something.
Yeah, I'm sure it's definitely an advantage because many different teams at GSC play different styles. Some teams are more defensive based, some teams may not be. Some teams play 5 in the bag. Some teams play 4. Some teams play 3. It just depends. So I'm sure that helps a lot. And I know like there are a lot of there are players from Austria and as well as players from Germany as well, which means that obviously German-speaking players. Did that help you transition easily when you first came here?
Yeah, especially my first year, we had like 4 or 5 German-speaking guys, which made it really a lot easier to adjust to the country and like to the whole new situation. Because we had a guy that was already junior, Timo Schabetsberger, and he like kind of taught us everything, like if we didn't know something about classes and everything, and just helped us to adjust, and that was great. And then just over the years, we always got new guys, and we did the same for them. So yeah, it's good to have players that went through the same that I did. So yeah,
absolutely, absolutely. Kind of like mentoring them, just like how you were mentoring.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good. That's good. So you're an economics major. What made you interested in that area of study? And like, if you had the choice, what would you like to do with that degree?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet where I want to be, but I've always been interested in like financial markets, etc. Especially now with COVID crisis, how it affected the stock market and all of that. Like, I was always interested in how all of that worked, so that's pretty interesting to me. And then I guess my dream job would be to work like on the financial side of a big soccer club. But I mean, it's tough to get a spot there, but that would be kind of my dream job. But after this year, I'm definitely going to do a master degree in Europe and probably in the finance area, and then just see whatever job I can land, I guess.
We might see you working with an English team or a German team or an Austrian team. Who knows?
Yeah,
maybe figuring out some transfer fees or something like that, you know?
Yeah, that would be exactly. That would be it. But we'll see. Let's hope for the best.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Also, let's just transition into some fun questions. What are your favorite hobbies outside of soccer?
I mean, I'm a big sports guy, so basically anything sports related. Yeah, I like to do. I mean, I hang out a lot with my friends, family. That's always a good thing to do. But in my free time, I usually play, as I said, golf and tennis besides soccer. Yeah, just like, especially during the summer where you couldn't really meet up with anyone. I played a lot of golf with my parents, so that was awesome. And yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what professional team or teams do you support in Europe?
Definitely Dortmund. I just like, especially the fans, it's just crazy when there are 80,000 people in the stadium, the yellow wall. It's just, impressive. It's like always my dream to play for them, but yeah, never happened. But yeah, I just like how they play. They always develop young players, which is amazing, especially for such a high quality team. I mean, if you look at the English teams, they just have huge amounts of transfer fees and just buy the most expensive players. And yeah, Dortmund just tries to develop new young players. And I mean, they also got some American players. I guess they're pretty popular over here too.
Chelsea.
Yeah, and so Gio Reyna now. So he just extended his contract, which is pretty exciting. But yeah, Dortmund is an awesome team and definitely my favorite in Europe.
I would say they're my second team. So I'm an Arsenal fan, but Dortmund's probably
okay. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool too. But yeah, gotta go with Dortmund.
Absolutely, absolutely. Also, which professional players do you model your game after, or which professional players would you say that you're similar to?
I mean, I would go with Götze and Royce. I mean, Götze is like, yeah, he had some issues with injuries and stuff, but like in his prime, he was like always my favorite player. We are pretty much the same size, so that made it easier. And we are like, I guess that's like the playing style that's most similar. Like, yeah, I would say Götze in his prime.
He's so good around like 2012, 2013. He was so good on the Dortmund team.
Yeah, it was awesome. Unfortunately, he joined Bayern. Like, yeah, I wish he would have stayed for a little longer, but yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah, true. So, do you have a favorite Austrian player?
Not really. I mean, Alaba and Arnautovic are awesome, but like I don't really have a favorite Austrian player, I would say. I played against some of the guys that are playing on the Austrian national teams when I played for my youth academy. So like Konrad Leimer and Stefan Posch, like I played with them and against them.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of interesting to like see their path right now. But yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So in your 3 seasons at Spring Hill, what is your favorite moment or your favorite game?
I mean, my favorite moment was definitely when we won the championship, obviously. I mean, that was kind of the goal when I came over here to get a ring. So that was an awesome season. But like, my favorite game was probably my freshman year against Tampa, when everybody expected Spring Hill to be like super bad. And like, it was our second game, I think. And Tampa was like ranked 10th or something. And we beat them 6-1. And like, nobody expected that. And so that was kind of a turning point, I guess, for Spring Hill soccer. So I think being part of that was pretty awesome.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's kind of proof that you guys are for real. Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
For sure.
So one final question: what type of music are you listening to pre-game?
I don't really have a certain kind of music that I'm listening to before games. We have other guys that are responsible for being DJ in the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, for games, I kind of listen to everything, and I rather talk to the guys and like, I don't know, just relax a little bit and then get ready for the game.
Absolutely, absolutely. Timo, I appreciate you joining me for this episode of GSC Zoom Q&A. Good luck to you in the spring and as well as the fall as well. So, all right, have a good day. Everybody, join us for another episode. All right.